But even from someone like Madoff, you can learn something. Every person in the world, as bad as he is, you can argue which one is worse. Murderer, rapist, pedophile, thief, crook. There's a lot of criminals out there. One person would say a rapist is worse than a murderer. The other one would say, no, a murderer is worse than a rapist. One would say, no, a pedophile is worse than both of them. And one person would say, no, pedophile is a sick man. What? It's a sick person. It's a mental disease. It's not really a criminal. It's disease. It's sick. It's not like a murderer who go and kill people for money. It's much worse. You can argue forever. One thing for sure is Mechalel Shabbat is worse than all the above. And that's what nobody gets. That part, nobody understands. To be Mechalel Shabbat, to break Shabbat, in the eyes of God, which is the most important thing, doesn't matter our eyes. What's count is in the eyes of God, that it's a bigger crime than all the three that I mentioned, with a bigger punishment. This is the truth. Just because you don't believe in it, just because you do not digest what you hear, just because you think that, wow, how can it be such thing, and it doesn't make sense in your logic, that doesn't mean that the facts are different than what I just said. All you have to do is to adjust yourself to what the Torah says. Because if you won't do it, you will face the consequences eventually. You're not going to get away with that. Same thing in a court here in New Jersey or in New York. Nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares if you understand the verdict. Nobody cares if you agree with the system or not. If they want to destroy you, they destroy you. If they want to put you in life in prison, they will put you in. And that's it. That's their laws. Whether you like it or not, whether you agree with that or not, when they catch you, they take care of you. Finished. And the difference is that here you see it in front of your eyes. You see it every day. It happens to other people. So sometimes people are clever enough to learn from someone else's mistake, right? If you saw your friend sold a little bit drugs for pocket change, not a lot, not a big dealer, $100 there, $50 there, he got caught, and he got 3-4 years in prison, and over there he got raped, and his life is over, and nobody wants to marry him. Then you're supposed to learn from him, not to do the same mistakes, no? Most fools will not learn. They'll continue, no, it won't happen to me.